I'm out here about to get started on a new project, but I have an update. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, let me just give you a quick recap on what's happening. A few weeks ago, I was out here in the garage working on some furniture pieces. I got a text message from my bank that said, "Did you just change your PIN?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't change my PIN. I'm out here working on furniture." Well, apparently someone had stolen my mail. They'd taken my ATM card, somehow over the internet obtained my social security number. They were able to change my PIN, authenticate themselves, change my PIN, go to the bank, take cash out of my account. I immediately filed a fraud claim. You know, a couple weeks went by and I didn't even think about it because I'm like, duh, this wasn't me. I filed the claim right away. So I hadn't thought about it. And then a few weeks goes by, USAA is my bank. They called me and they asked me a few questions. And that's when they actually told me that the social security number had been compromised or that they had it. And that changed everything because now I feel like I'm dealing with some identity theft. And I don't know where this will end. I immediately locked all of my credit reports, went through all 3 credit bureaus, locked everything down. Okay, fast forward a couple more weeks. I feel like, okay, they're just investigating. And then I get a notice from USAA that says, "We've concluded our investigation." They concluded there was no fraud. I'm like, no, that is not okay. You know, I got on social media and of course I've been putting all these updates on here and I was clearly very upset. I filed an appeal and that came back. They still said, "We're going to stand by our original ruling. No fraud has taken place." I had an overwhelming response to my videos and so many of you were telling me, file a police report. So I did. So I went back through my videos and I pulled out the clips during those times of when all of this was happening, got the metadata together, took screenshots of everything. I forwarded those to the bank, filed another appeal, and I received my decision this morning. Dear Ms. Robinson, we take the security of our members' information seriously and protecting our members is a top priority for us. Yeah, we have an update to your claim. The fraud claim has been resolved in your favor. The temporary credit issued is now permanent. I am beyond happy. I'm so thankful for all the support of you guys because this was driving me crazy. This is no fun having stuff stolen. And I'm still a bit nervous because my social security now has been compromised. You know, I'm taking measures to think about changing banks. It's a lot. You know, I think through the support of all of you guys, suggestions that I got, locking down credit bureaus, filing the police report, getting the metadata, sending that to the bank, all the things. I just want to give a heartfelt thank you to all of you because that means a lot. And it was super important. It was impactful for me. I think it really helped the process. I did take some of the steps and things that were suggested. You know, when things like this happen, don't back down. This took me 3 tries to finally get a positive result. And there it is. I get to keep my money, my own money. All right, thanks.